A couple of days ago, I put on social media what was called the Go Challenge, and the Go Challenge was based on the passage there in Matthew 28, where the angel was talking to the two Marys, Mary, mother of James, and Mary Magdalene, when they came to the tomb. The stone was rolled away, and of course, Jesus wasn't there. And the angel told the two Marys, hey, you need to go quickly and tell the disciples that, hey, Jesus isn't here. He has risen. And the Go Challenge is really simple. I want us who are comfortable in doing this to go on social media and to go quickly and to tell the good news that not only is Jesus alive, which is the best thing, but tell the good news about when Jesus became alive in your life, when you accepted him. And the Go Challenge is simple. You just tell the story of your salvation. And that's what I want to do. I made the challenge, so I need to be and want to be one of the first ones, if not the first one, to accept this challenge. And obviously there's, not a lot of good things that are on the news. There's not a lot of good things on social media that is happening right now. So I think it'd be good to go out and just tell how Jesus has changed our lives as Christians. When I was 6 years old, I was not the most outgoing person in all the world. I was very shy. I was shy for a lot of my life, and my dad was on staff at a church in Texas, and I remember sitting in his office, and I knew I wanted to become a Christian. I wanted to get saved, and instead of telling him that, I got a piece of paper out, pen or pencil, I can't remember which one, and in my dad's office, I was writing a letter to my mom telling her that I wanted to be saved. And of course, my dad saw me writing the letter. And to make a long story short, he asked me there in his office there at that church in Texas if I wanted to get saved then or wait till I got home. And I said I wanted to wait till I got home. So later on that evening, there in Burleson, Texas, my dad led me to Christ there in my bedroom. And one of the great things I remember about my salvation experience when I accepted Christ is what happened right after. What happened right after, and many people have heard this story. I remember running and jumping down the hallway outside my bedroom and knowing, even at the age of 6, that I just made the greatest decision that I had ever made in my life, and still is the greatest decision that I ever made. And I've been saved now for 34 years, almost 3.5 decades, and I've loved it. Has the Christian life been perfect in all the decisions that I've made, and has everything gone as planned? No, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. And with the salvation story, some people have these big, amazing stories. It's just like, wow, that's the greatest salvation story that I have ever heard. But every salvation story is a great story. It's an awesome story. And for some reason you're watching this video and you're not a believer, you're not a Christian, I challenge you and I encourage you, let this be today. If you have questions on how to become a Christian or become a follower of Christ, message me. Talk to somebody you know, and we would be more than happy to share with you how you can know Jesus as Savior. It was the best decision of my life and would not trade it for anything. I love living for Jesus. I love being his child, and I have a love for anybody who is watching this that is not a believer, that you would trust in him as well.